Wedding ruminating this time with Elordi. Wedding all time, a costumed tea party theme. Today is Monday, 22 June 2026, and here I, Tanis, hers of Seattle, ruminate about a theme for wedding of me with my soulmate Elordi, vying for wedding all time. That is a theme of a costume tea party. So for clarity here, tea party refers to a tea party as in tea and crumpets, and not a tea party like the Boston Tea Party, which I think I wrote a piece on the Boston Tea Party back in like 2004, 2005, 2006 for a class. And then before that, a course, and then before that in like 2002, 2003 for a different course. We actually went through that like as a segment in our class, American history, and I was on the side of the Patriots. If you wanted to know that about me. I don't know if I was, there was very few people. Is that true? No, I was a loyalist. I didn't get a say. I don't know. But my heart wanted Patriot. I don't know. I'm Euro Native American. Anyway, ground rules, wedding eligibility criteria. I, Tanis, hers of Seattle, am the bride, and my soulmate is the groom. At the ceremony, the bride, groom, officiator, and all other wedding attendees are in waking mode and not under the influence of drugs/alcohol. Thus far, I have 0 weddings that are eligible for this. The wedding is successful, meaning each the bride and groom accept the other in a husband or wife role, respectively. Stereotypically, they say, I do at the altar. In advance of the wedding day/wedding night, the bride-to-be makes sweet, sweet love with each of her soulmates, or analogous, such as cognitive hydration, that trains her for the wedding night. The groom-to-be is allowed to watch. The bride-to-be and groom-to-be opt to wait for the wedding night on a shorter time frame, as short as less than a day. Cognitive hydration, for me, is certainly greatest of all time territory. It respects my sexual orientation, my heart, and my mind. So sweet, sweet loving instead of cognitive hydration would not qualify if we go the cognitive hydration way. And so, like, essentially, if people wanted to compete for wedding all time in my Jacob Elordi, chose cognitive hydration, it would force everybody else to compete in that competition space as well. An example of cognitive hydration. So I design a cardiology self-experiment for the groom, my wedding gift, or a tandem experiment for us. Then I can say I married him to my work. Perhaps including bacon, different types like rasher bacon, American bacon, pork belly, crumpets, and Irish scones. Per my ongoing cardiology self-experimentation, this is a brutal selection. Does my Jacob Elordi, wear his dinner table intake at Mr. Linton's estate outfit from the 2026 film Wuthering Heights? We have a few looks we are thinking about from that film. He trains me for the wedding night with Austin Butler and Jason Momoa. Bonus trainers include Jared Leto and Luke Evans, Dracula, and Prince Harry. Might be especially helpful in a tea party context. Since I'm invoking British Tea Party over American Tea Party. The Americans don't really know how to do tea compared to the Brits. Okay. I am Euro Native American. Native Americans, we don't what we do are not cultural norms, nor would they really be respected if they were. Okay, here's the reality these days. At the wedding, perhaps Austin Butler catches the bouquet. I am the lucky lady. Who trains me to eat tea, drink tea, not eat, drink. I like shortbread cookies and crumpets. Synchronized posturing practice. Our maids of honor, ladies Anna/Anya and Sarah, do they get included here with the training? You know, the bacon and the crumpets and the Irish scones. How does this count as wedding night training? It works. And depending on the wedding night chosen, this could include me eating bacon, crumpets, and or scones with those who train me. That is our training. Okay, so because the groom is included in the training, I think. Right? And wedding all time. The proposal, he and I in the living room we treat as a shared bedroom/joined living space. I say yes. Vows, he reads his vows first. I read my vows second. This order per observations of my content previously published publicly on YouTube. Yeah. You know, if I removed a video or two with a particular bad Jake from this channel, it would be a pristine space for competition for any of my soulmates with the name Jake / Jacob / Jacob. Be nice to have that for them. It really would. Same with Lindsay. Well, anyway, that's wedding ruminating with Elordi wedding all time, a costumed tea party theme.